Okay, so are you implying that if there was chicken, cooked chicken in front of him, and raw meat, and he had to choose between them, Cosmo would go for the raw meat? Is that what you're implying?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
What about fried chicken?
Still the raw meat.
Oh man, he's gonna hate when KFC comes to Japan.
In other words, the defense's assertion is contradictory. Assertion.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, okay, what about it? Literally Ryanosuke.
Well, Teddy Bearfish lies is kind of my thing, really.
Don't throw that in the courtroom!
I'm ever so good at it anyway. Duck. Thank you for casting me as this character. I just want you to know that.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Venus Show. It's no longer the Great Ace Attorney. It's just the Venus Show. She lied, surprising absolutely nobody right now.
Welcome back, everyone, to the fourth case of the second game in Great Ace Attorney. It's me, Venus.
Who I'm you? I'm Gossip. Yep, that's my real name.
Characters of the show now.
Yep. And not this old guy. This old guy is nothing but nothing but a knock.
Oh yeah, no, we've been reading this man's testimony. He shot someone. He picked up a gun at a restaurant and stuff. I'm not sure.
This whole scene going on while I have it on this particular shot at the moment is just so good right now. Either you clearly remembered it, or you don't.
Well, I shall consider a fitting punishment for the perjurious act later. For the time being, you will immediately amend your testimony to reflect the truth.
Oh, yes, my lord, of course. Maybe I did sneak along behind Gossip and have a little peek into the room where it all happened.
Okay.
Hold it!
Thanks, Hamilton.
You make a habit of lying, do you, Miss Venus?
Really good liar. I'm a 400-foot tall purple platypus bear with pink horns and silver wings.
A platypus?
See, that only works if I, was, blind and couldn't see you. So, no, I can tell that you're not any of that.
Venus the
But I believe it.
Good for you, I guess.
A platypus puts on a detective's hat. Venus the platypus!
Did you read this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, I didn't.
You're too in character, now you're like...
We're thinking too much about the platypus, please. Wrong show.
Well, I suppose so. I don't really know, to be fair. If you want my advice, though, I take everything I say with a big pinch of salt.
So, don't trust you at all.
Why is she on the witness stand?
Honestly, that's probably for the best.
Alright, but you did in fact go to the room where the victim was killed on the day in question, didn't you?
I don't know, did I? Oh, please, as if I would. I can't think of anything more terrifying.
The truth, please.
Yeah, but that's hard. That's not funny. Oh, well, alright, just a bit then. I mean, a girl my age is curious about stuff, you know.
Did you touch anything at the scene?
Oh, please, as if I would. I mean, there was a dead body on the floor.
The truth, please.
Oh, I rubbed that dead body blind. Well, alright, just a bit then. I didn't look to see if there was anything I could sell. So I did give the place a once-over, but it was nothing to write home about.
What the hell? Right. Now I hesitate to ask, but... You didn't move the notice board by any chance, did you?
Oh, please, as if I would touch anything like that. Just a few bits of loose change is all I had.
The truth, please.
You're no fun. Well, alright then. I thought there might be something worth having underneath it.
Literally, Ryunosuke and Kazuma right now are just good cop, bad cop.
So I blasted the flippin' thing. Sorry,
Please,
the blasted thing.
I have asked you multiple times, so please stop throwing those in my courtroom.
No.
Your Honor,
Bailiff?
have you considered confiscating all of her fireworks?
Well, unfortunately, she has a Mary Poppins bag, so it's kind of endless.
You're telling us that you did move the board.
I think that did slip out, didn't it?
Oh my god, she's so much.
What? You daft bomb putt! Bomb putt?
I don't believe it. The girl doesn't think.
Think about
I
what?
think she thinks too much.
So, did you find anything then? Something that you might have taken, perhaps, to sell?
Oh, please, I should be so lucky.
The truth now.
Cosmo's no longer.
Might have found this old pocket watch under the notice board, I suppose.
Oh my god.
Just a bit of junk like this can be worth much.
I don't know who's screaming. Oh, the other Lewis's other girl.
Hang on, switching voices. Hang on. Okay, these are two high register voices.
Got a gear shift.
Joey, that's right, you. Okay, and then you take it up over here. All right. So it was you, was it? You're the one what took it?
Good job, Joey.
Young lady, may I remind you where you are?
That watch there. That was the present to Inspector Gregson from the yard for a big case he solved 10 years ago.
The professor case, no doubt.
Once used to wind it up every evening without fail when he was waiting for his grub to come at the pub.
I see.
He swiped it off him once and blimey was he upset. Gave me a right earful. Said he had missed a day in the last 10 days polishing and winding it.
Last 10 days or last 10 years?
I can read.
Wait, can you?
It meant the world to him, that watch did.
Possibly not the best thing to go diving for then.
Not all that, though. Took it to Jabez that night to ask how much it was worth, but the old dealer wouldn't touch it. Wouldn't give me a penny for it. Said it wasn't working. Knocked about and worthless, he called it. Said you sure lifted it. It's both the same voice, dear lord. Okay.
That watch must be submitted as evidence at once.
Please, just so long as you promise to give it back when we're done.
How about no?
Not a chance. I'll swap it from you if you try to get your grubby mitts on it again.
That's enough. Hand the watch to the bailiff forthwith.
Now, children. Watch your manners.
You watch your face, Nairo! Odo!
Good lord! The glass appears to be broken.
I mean, a board did fall on it.
More than likely, it shattered when the inspector was shot.
Also, a board fell over it. It doesn't tick anymore either. Which is why Jabez didn't want it. What a waste, eh?
Well, then why do you want it back?
Yes, indeed. It appears to have stopped at the hour of 5.
Exactly when the gunshot was heard, then.
Which supports the prosecution's claim, of course. Gregson's pocket watch. Inspector Gregson's pocket watch that he wound without fail every single day. It's no longer ticking and the glass over the face is cracked. Well, it would appear that the mystery of the moving notice board has been solved at least.
And as predicted, it had very little bearing on the case.
I mean, that's fine. We just got a new piece of evidence, and I'll take that. Which, by the way, I guess we'll look at it now.
We're on our third page of evidence, Naruhodo.
Oh, it's gonna get real big in the evidence page. The glass over the face really is badly cracked. Look.
What a shame when the inspector clearly looked after it so carefully.
I imagine Mr. Sholmes could repair it, don't you?
How?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I should think so.
He's very adept at things like this. A useful man to have around, in fact.
But can you remember that he's a great detective, Mr. Naruhodo? That an odd job man.
He can be both.
He was literally posing as a wax figure in the last case.
There's a tiny little stub sticking out from this small hole here. Look.
I suppose there must have been a little knob or something for setting the time.
In that case, seeing as we know the inspector took such good care of this watch, it probably broke when the incident occurred, didn't it?
Yes, of course.
Which could mean that there's a small part of the watch still at the scene. Maybe. Huh, that looks like a keyhole. There's a tiny little keyhole here. Can you see?
Oh yes, that's a Pokeball.
What? What's a
Never mind.
Pokeball?
Oh my god, I can see it.
That's probably for the winder used to wind up the mechanism.
It looks a little unusual, don't you think?
Yes, you don't just seem the right key to wind it, I imagine.
Hold on. Why do I feel as though I've seen something? Something a bit like a key that's about the right size to fit in this hole.
Y'all notice that looks like a Pokeball?
Thanks.
Yes, that's what I said earlier.
Yeah, we said that already.
Oh, sorry. I'm too in character. I need to pull back from Venus. Hang on a second. Lying half the time and not paying attention the other half.
It would be wonderful if we had the key, but check carefully over what we already found.
Well, don't mind if I do. I believe we did discover a key on this particular soldier. How do I make it work, though? There we go.
The helmet of this charming policeman appears to be a little worse for wear.
I'm not convinced about the charming part, but yes, you're right. The head part looks like it's been fairly heavily manhandled. Almost as if somebody has enjoyed twisting it around and around for fun. I don't care, we're reading again. Shall we try twisting it around too? For fun. What's that?
You gotta stick up his butt!
It appears to be some sort of key.
But it's tiny, though. It couldn't be a key for a door, not at that size. So what is it for, I wonder? Bruh. Mr. Sato, do you think perhaps this key could be the key for the Inspector Gregson's watch?
Oh, congratulations! You did it!
We get a gold star.
Congratulations, Rinosuke. And it's just the scene from Evangelion with everyone clapping.
Oh, what?
We had to plan this.
I'd give him a congratulations. Not in the fish and chips, though.
I mean, that's a lot coming from you.
Oh, yes, it could be. Let's try it at once. There's not a moment to lose.
I knew it. A perfect fit.
And look,
We're watching 60 Minutes, guys.
the inspector's watch has started going again.
So it has obviously just not been wound up. That's all. What is it, Mr. Sato?
Well, if the watch isn't actually broken after all, I have a feeling it could have profound implications.
She's deep in thought now. Perhaps I better start thinking deeply too.
Yeah, you better start thinking deeply, unlike that Venus person who doesn't think at all.
Meanwhile, all I'm just thinking is the song Baby Shark is just going off in his head.
Having rounded up, it started ticking again.
Interesting. Okay, so I guess this little figurine belonged to him.
It makes sense as to why it was a special watch then, because otherwise it looked pretty ordinary until you look at what the key is.
Alright. We do need to present the watch somewhere, though. Ugh.
Now then, continue with your cross-examination, please, Counsel.
You know,
On the one hand,
look, Sandwich has actually been helping us out quite a bit when these other two buffoons are, like, lying and stuff, so you know what? I believe him.
yeah, like on one hand, yeah, I believe you, and also that makes sense. You're literally in the middle of a sandwich of liars. A face that screams bored. Well, we already know that that's wrong because we know that she moved it.
Hold it! Sorry, I was like thinking, do I need to press? It was 5
We
o'clock.
all just had a lapse of silence there for
I
a
was
moment.
just like, well, everyone else is being quiet. I guess I'll be quiet.
Just like,
and I was like,
we're
wait.
focused. We're focused.
Sorry,
We're focused.
I was trying to think, is this a statement that needed to be pressed? It was 5 o'clock in the afternoon that you all heard the loud bang, wasn't it?
Maybe the notice board fell over, or maybe it didn't. Maybe I fell over, or maybe I didn't. But the Reaper's fate is sealed either way because of the gunshot we all heard. So your fate's sealed too.
Dang, that's deep. My fate?
That's right. The defense is fated to lose,
Sir,
and the prosecution to win.
that's a bold claim. In other words, it all hinges on that single gunshot. So if I could just find some problem with that part of their story.
It may be possible to change all of our fates.
Of course, none of that changes the fact that I heard what I heard, does it?
I think it's time, Miss Naruhodo, that we all pick a god and pray.
Oh God.
Not much to go on.
As you have pointed out, Mr. Naruhodo, there's no question that the notice board was moved, so somebody must have done it.
Which I thought we already figured out, but
It
okay.
did happen after the event, so maybe Cosmo is right and it's not relevant to the case.
But it seems to be deliberately positioned so as to hide the body from view. So I feel sure that there's some deeper significance to all of this.
Oh, you mean moved before the second time? Before?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what
girl
I'm
moved. Okay,
referring
alright.
to.
Yes, I know what you mean.
I have no doubt there are more clues to be uncovered. You're on the right track. I can feel it. So follow your instincts.
Alright then.
And remember, use bombs wisely.
Okay, we got the pocket watch from this statement. The pocket watch has to be presented somewhere. I'm gonna save the game before I do this, just in case. Because I'm actually not 100% sure right now. I have so many save files. Oh boy. Alright. I have a feeling it has to be on the last statement about the gunshot. Okay. Would I present the clock here, perhaps? Oops. No, wrong button.
No, we can
Wrong
look at it
button.
too, but I think you want to present it. Okay.
There we go. I pushed the wrong
The
button.
music stopped.
That sounds good. I'm afraid that's not necessarily the case.
Oh.
At the scene, we found this key to the winder of the inspector's pocket watch.
A key.
And having wound the pocket watch, we discovered that it in fact still works. You see, the watch didn't stop because it was broken at all. And that fact completely undermines one of the most fundamental premises on which this entire case has been built. That is a mouthful.
And you did it flawlessly. Good job, Mr. Naruhodo.
Thank you,
And good job, the mysterious orchestra that plays for every case so that when they immediately stop, we know that we got the right answer.
Just imagining the orchestra, just like, when the music stops, just the orchestra paying attention. He's beginning to believe. Everyone, shh, stop with the instruments. Put it down. He's beginning to believe.
Order! Not you, orchestra. You can keep playing.
Okay.
Kautsu, the watch would stop at almost exactly 5 o'clock.
Yeah, which is just when we heard that gunshot.
It is exactly the hour.
The time that was showing on the watch tells us nothing other than when it wound down. It's merely a coincidence that it happened to be at 5 o'clock.
Objection! Even if that's true, the 3 witnesses here all heard the gunshot at 5 o'clock. So that's obviously when this crime was committed.
No, that doesn't hold.
Why not?
I like it was literally just nuh-uh. What do you mean nuh-uh?
Literally a nuh-uh moment right there.
The
Yes!
fuck do you mean nuh-uh?
I'm just the striking contrast when you're going against Baroque versus Hosogi, man. Recall what Inspector Lestrade said only moments ago.
The boss used to wind it up every evening without fail when he was waiting for his grub to come at the pub. Said he hadn't missed a day in the last 10 years, polishing it and winding it. It meant the world to him, that watch did. And this time I said years and not days.
The victim was in the habit of winding his watch once a day, in the evening. We can reasonably assume, therefore, that he wound the timepiece on the evening before he died as well.
Yes, that would be entirely reasonable.
But if that's the case, you wouldn't expect the watch to have completely wound down by 5 o'clock the following day.
I
think she said, well, how do you explain that?
Well, how do you explain that?
Yep. In summary,
Yeah.
the evening before the day of the incident, when the gunshot rang out in that room, the inspector was already unable to wind his watch.
You can't mean...
What would stop a
Almost
man...
5 o'clock means it wasn't 5 o'clock.
Dang, we somehow pulled that in. We pulled that into this actual game and not doing Almost Christmas. What would stop a man winding his watch if he's been in the habit of winding it every single evening for 10 years? The obvious answer is that he was already dead. Nani?
Order! Cancer, that is the most extraordinary claim.
Extraordinary isn't the word, it's absurd. You claim he was already dead the night before? Do you really think that Scotland Yard's coroner would have overlooked something like that?
well, considering we
you were there
dealt
for
with
the
them in the last, yeah.
Kazuma, you were there for the last case. You should probably know.
My guy, wait until I tell you about Scotland Yard's coroner in the last case.
Well,
On that subject, there is something rather surprising. There's actually an omission in the coroner's report.
oh snap.
The time of death is not noted.
That's right.
Wait a minute. Don't forget that my legs went from under me when I kicked that door in.
What do you mean?
Like I said, I just planted my hand in a dirty, great puddle of blood.
Yes, so the victim's blood hadn't dried. It was fresh.
He gets it out first, doesn't he?
Objection!
But that blood could be explained in any number of ways. It could have been put there afterwards. Some fresh blood could have been poured over the victim's...
Okay, well now you sound ridiculous, man.
Does my learned friend think that fresh blood is available on every street corner?
Oh,
Why are
we're
you
doing
saying
learned
that?
friend now, huh? Okay. Oh,
Uh,
I couldn't be more proud right now. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, bless the queen. All
sir,
right.
sir, he's trying to prosecute you.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I don't think it's okay, Mr. Von Zeeks, but audit. Well, it needn't necessarily have been human blood, of course. We have been told previously that Scotland Yard has no way to identify blood as human. The problem is currently being researched. At present, you are correct. It is beyond our abilities.
So then, a chicken's blood could have been used, for example.
It's certainly a possibility that wasn't in the inspector's blood at all.
Rubble, 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 rubble.
Objection!
But the gunshot was heard at 5 o'clock that afternoon. That's beyond question.
That could have been the shooting of the chicken.
Is it, though?
I'm just imagining like Thor, like, is it though?
Is it, though?
Like Thor Ragnarok.
Is it
though?
really?
Is
Yeah, I know.
it?
Is it? Given that the time of death of the victim has already been called into question, it isn't beyond the realms of possibility that what these witnesses heard wasn't a gunshot at all.
Please, what are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say, please stop throwing those in my courtroom,
I
bailiff.
didn't hear you. What'd you say?
All of us know what we heard. Otherwise, a loud bang that came from the room there.
Okay, but I got an answer for that. Hey, he still has that. Cool. Now, you listen to me. A street seller's ears are his livelihood. I don't doubt your ears, sir, but all you can state with certainty is that you heard a noise.
Oh? Explain yourself, then, Consul.
A noise that sounds like a gunshot. Could have been made with... Hey, we get there. I'm gonna go
With
back
a
this
gun!
way.
Gun! Voice not a gun! Rinosuke, no!
Maybe we want to present the gun now. Where's the gun? Am I presenting the gun? I'm gonna present the gun.
Rinosuke, no!
I'm gonna present the gun.
Rinosuke, what's that you got in your hand there? A gun.
A gun. Alright, well, I'm gonna present the gun then, I guess. Well, the culprit could have used something like this, for example.
Oh, really? A demonstration is in order, then, I fear.
That's right! Shoot Cosimo right now!
Yes, please show the court how you would use that to create a noise like a gunshot.
Well,
We're waiting!
Counsel.
Shoot the gun. Shoot the gun, Rinosuke. Shoot the gun. Do it. No balls. Do it.
I love that I'm guessing that is the normal text for anything you present that's not the
Yes,
right
it's for
answer.
anything.
But in this case, it's like, no, this literally is the
I may have been
they're going on like, hey, yeah, how does it make a gunshot noise? I don't know. It's a gun.
It looks like you've been making a loud noise yourself, Mr. Naruhodo.
Cosmo's got a devastating way with words in English, too.
That smug face that
I
Cosmo had.
It
I
may
know.
be difficult to retract what you said and present some different evidence, but perhaps...
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing myself. That's because I'm convinced there is some evidence that could produce a similar noise.
Explain yourself, then, Counsel.
Alright, for realsies now.
Take that!
Something like this. The culprit could have set off one of these to fake a gunshot.
Good gracious! The very fireworks are sold by the witness.
Hold on a minute. Are you saying I did it?
No.
I mean, we could if you really want us to.
I pretty little firecrackers only make a little pop anyway, see?
Not 100 of them together. The Venus special that you sell for 600 pennies sound like this. As the court can now attest,
Did you light one?
Huh?
No, he's Frank Welker. He made the sound himself.
Sounds very much like a gunshot, in fact.
You're trying to suggest that somebody set one of these fireworks off at the scene?
I'm suggesting that somebody knew the defendant was in the room at 5 that day, and sought to implicate him by creating a sound like a gunshot, for these peddlers on Fresno Street to hear.
Objection.
But even the accused himself has testified that he saw no one else in the room at that time. Whether it was a gun or a firecracker, the only person present to cause that bang was Baroque Van Zeeks.
One whiff of a match and my firecrackers go pop. See, it's why people like them.
I fear for your fingers, young lady.
I fear for your age.
I fear for your fingers. Objection. No, she'll be fine.
Recently, during my time here in Britain, I've learned of a very useful invention indeed. Something called a time bomb.
Good heavens, a bomb!
Yes, a device that allows you to blow up whatever you like, whenever you like.
Mr. Hodo, I worry that your unfortunate phrasing there may have led to yet another international incident.
Oh,
We're at 3 now.
Wait. No, that's not what I meant. It's the whenever you like part that's important.
Time device.
Yeah, exactly. A time device. Something of that nature could have been planted at the scene. A device that was able to produce the sound of a gunshot long after the culprit had left.
Your extravagant claim will have to be sustained with evidence, counsel. What proof do you have to suggest that in any way that a time device was employed to create the gunshot sound?
Alright,
Wait.
well... We're gonna claim these were there, and these are lit
Wait.
up with fire, so...
Wait.
Huh.
Do you think
Huh.
the candlesticks have anything to do with this?
More than likely, because where is there another fire source? We can at least confirm that the only fire source, if there is, would be these candles, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing else in the room that could be lit up.
Well,
So-
my assumption is, let's say hypothetically,
Uh-huh.
that, that one that got blown off, that's the gunshot that killed him. Okay. How long would those candles have to burn to be that far down?
I'd say a day. Like, wax
Maybe
doesn't
half a
melt
day.
as... Well, wax doesn't melt as fast as you think it does.
Yeah, so if you have 3 candles and they're all lit, and then someone gets shot, and, that one gets blown off, and then the body gets immediately discovered, wouldn't all the candles be roughly the same length?
Yeah? We've already been over that before.
Well,
Did we? I don't remember. It's been 50 years.
yeah, no, it's fine. We're actually unfortunately out of time, so Rianowski will surely explain this, because definitely, for sure, the only way to light up those, fireworks and also time it would be this candelabra. Or candelabrum.
Man, I can't believe not only did they kill Baroque, but they also killed Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast.
Alright,
When will they be stopped?
probably at the end of this case, right? Right? No, okay, anyway. We will continue this in the next video.